Hi guys, it's Erin, and you'll have to forgive me if I'm a little rusty at this. I took kind of a month and a half break from scrapbooking just to do other art stuff, and I realized, hey, somebody probably wants to see a scrapbook video sometime soon. So I got these pictures of Sirius that I took while we were waiting for our car to be serviced, just the regular oil change and whatnot. And I looked through the new, well, it's not new, but the L Studio paper that I have, and paired it with a couple pieces of the Amy Tan stitched line, like this little scrap there. I just wanted to use a bunch of scraps and see how that would go, and I had pulled this one out and I didn't know how it would fit in, so since I haven't scrapped in a while, I'm literally just completely winging it. I have no idea what I'm going to do until I do it. And so I'm just going back on the old standby of build up layers and do the 2/3 kind of a thing and try to fit those in. And then I thought I would need to anchor this photo because it looked weird just kind of hanging out like that. So that's where that scrap could go in. I'm trying to make sure that I use a good amount of my papers because with that break in scrapbooking, I also I accumulated a lot of stamps, but I haven't really been making anything, so that means my stash isn't going anywhere. So if I want new papers, which I don't yet, but I could, I actually have to use some. And I was thinking about using this piece in the center between the two photos, the two photo blocks, but I thought, you know what? It doesn't really match with the feel that I was going for. I mean, I really like the designs and everything, but it doesn't work with this layout, so I thought maybe punches would work and scattering them around, and that seemed to go better. And I wanted to use this little branding strip. I had used it before, and so that's why there's so little of it left. So I just figured I would use the rest of it up and try and create like a little bank to anchor these smaller photos like I anchored the 4x6 one. Well, it's not quite 4x6. I cut it down a bit because the candy behind Sirius was kind of distracting in the machine there. And so I thought I would just try and glue these in sort of a random way. And you know how it goes when you try and be random, you end up anything but. I probably should have picked them up and then dropped them or something, and that would have been more random. But I also wanted to try and make it so that the pieces didn't fade into the background. And then I was thinking of using the little wood dogs on here, but I don't really have dogs that I want to use as much, and so I thought maybe stars, and then I decided on hearts, making the best embellishment for the hexagons, just to add some more interest to them so they're not completely flat. And I was going to try and get something else on there. Like I said, I was trying to get the dogs on there, but I thought it would overload it too much. Even just using the wood sequins that I have. I still haven't found a good thing to use any of those on yet, but trying to make the hearts look, again, more random on the layout. And then I thought I would get some washi tape because I love this washi tape, but I haven't used it very much, and it really goes with the color scheme, so pretty perfect. And then I realized that since I had covered the whole area in the center, there was nowhere to put my journaling, so I'd have to make something up at this top corner. So I would need to create an anchor for the journaling. So I'm just using, again, another part of the branding strip, another of that scrap, and then more of the washi tape to create a sort of embellishment cluster there. And then I'm going to bring in a little journaling card and give myself a place to journal. And then I realized that I've been working so much with this aqua that I don't have much of the yellow. So I just thought, well, why not enamel dots? And that's going to be it. So thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.